the outside of the line for Patrick Carberry, and the red light goes on. They're set, they're racing here in the last on Cup Day, and Casa Rosada jumped first over Shoes of Ekra. Out well on the outside is Mr. Delegator. Rayani is going with it as well to park right over the pace as they go by the winning post, and then dropping behind those Treasured Crown. Pushing up underneath of it going forward is Our D'Amour. Over on the inside, Shawadi Wadi. Hyperspace is in the middle, and then Barra Magic will trail 3 deep early. Over on the inside then is Big Shot Paddy getting back into the field in the early stages, going past the 1800. Back with it is Winnifer, and the last trio, Navy Blue, Celtic Diva, and anchored back there last is Ukbar Ted. At the 1600 they go, and Mr. Delegator took up the running and led by a length over Rayani. Shoes of Ekra on the inside is third, followed by Casa Rosada, who's been able to quickly settle fourth there with perfect cover. 1.5 away, Sentimental Queen in what's been an evenly run race. Our D'Amour outside of it with 1.5 lengths to Treasured Crown. It has got 3 deep in front of it there, working around the outside there. No luck early from Hyperspace and Shawadi Wadi. 3/4 length away came Barra Magic. It's about to follow Treasured Crown as they sweep out to the riverside of the track. Further back, Winnifer, Big Shot Paddy, Celtic Diva as they take a little breather now. Over on the inside, Navy Blue and Ukbar Ted is next to last, and 4 deep. They come along past the 900. Mr. Delegator tried to stack them up. Hall had none of that though, and he took off in the twinkling of an eye. Around the outside, Barra Magic let go, races up. Mr. Delegator's rider snuck a look over the right shoulder, saw him coming, and he kicks up now, and so they're going stride for stride with Rayani third, the pace really quickening. Then 2 lengths, Casa Rosada, Shoes of Ekra's on the rail. Our D'Amour ridden along from last. Ukbar Ted's around them. They're followed by Sentimental Queen getting off the fence but still in traffic. Then wide Winnifer going around the outside, being followed further back when they come up towards the turn by Treasured Crown. At the 350, Barra Magic hit the front eventually, got about 1.5 lengths, Mr. Delegator. Ukbar Ted stays on. Casa Rosada, Shoes of Ekra behind those. Winnifer's coming down the outside with a late run, the roughie from Celtic Diva. They come to the 100 though, and now Ukbar Ted races up and grabs the lead. Winnifer's giving chase, but Ukbar Ted comes away. A winning treble on Cup Day for apprentice Christy Bennett. There's a day she'll never forget. Winnifer's run second, Barra Magic Hyperspace got going late to Photo third, and close up wide out Sentimental Queen from Celtic Diva. They were followed further back behind them, Shoes of Ekra, then Navy Blue, Casa Rosada, Treasured Crown, Our D'Amour, Mr. Delegator knocked up. Big Shot Paddy was next home, followed by Rayani, and Shawadi Wadi has whipped them all in. There's a day that apprentice rider Christy Bennett will never forget. Ukbar Ted was back last at the 1200. She popped him 4 deep to get around them. There was plenty of pressure on at the head of the field when Hall made his move with Barra Magic to try and challenge the pacemaker. Ukbar Ted, a last start winner over the same journey though, had been in very good form and has surged to the lead. And young Christy Bennett there looking skywards and letting out a giant sigh of relief on a day that she'll simply never forget, beating Winnifer at any old odds. Barra Magic will be third in front of Hyperspace. 2:19.02 the time, 1.25 lengths by 1.5, and 37.21 that last 600. Ukbar Ted by Ukbar from exquisite fashion for Bill and Patricia Robinson. Christy Bennett, 2 outright wins, a dead heat with William Pike as well, and she beat Pikey in the race, of course, the earlier race that she won to start the afternoon. A memorable day in the saddle. Second placing, Winnifer. Winnifer by Blackfriars from Sister Patricia, Jason Whiting, Trevor Andrews, and Barra Magic, which made that run to try and head them off, by Blackfriars from Time Sin, Brian Kersley and Peter Hall. Well, we're about to take you down to the winners' enclosure. The winner prepared by veteran Colin Webster, and Cole makes his way down to the yard. He loves a Perth Cup Day, and he loves to win one on this afternoon as well. As Trevor Andrews, the trainer of the runner-up, goes across to congratulate Cole, we can take you down now to Brittany Taylor to round out the day from the winners' enclosure on what's been a memorable afternoon as far as the Cup goes. It's been equally a memorable day for this young lady coming back aboard Ukbar Ted, effectively she's ridden a treble on Tab Touch Perth Cup Day.
She has, even if she had to share the spoils in one of those amongst a dead heat, it is still a treble on Cup Day. You're right, a day Christy will never forget. I have Colin Webster in the yard here, and Cole, talk us through your views as you were watching the race, because she had to cover some ground.
Covered an enormous amount of ground, and luckily we had the 3 kilo claim, and he was able to sustain a long run. But Lacto was not able to ride him. He's had to ride one of Mr. Peters, but we certainly know how to pick our jockeys, don't we?
Well, you picked the informed apprentice for the day, because Christy brings up a treble. It's obviously a big moment in any apprentice's career on such a big day like Perth Cup. You've seen a lot of apprentices along the way. It's special to be a part of it, isn't it?
Oh, it's a fabulous day for her. 3 winners is enormous for a 3 kilo climbing apprentice, especially on Perth Cup Day.
You would have probably the best memory of all in terms of Perth Cup days gone by. Is there a memory that stands out? I look out and think this is an enormous crowd, but they tell me that back in the day you could not move here at Ascot.
Yeah, I was here one day with 45,000 people here. You couldn't move. It was an enormous crowd. We couldn't walk through the crowd to get to the mounting yard. We had to come down the racetrack to get to the mounting yard.
Quite astonishing to think of that many people here at Ascot. Well, it's a nice way to finish the day for you. Well done.
Thanks a lot, Britt.
Colin Webster there, the trainer of Uqbar Ted, and just imagine 45,000 people here, Scott. It was the golden era, that is for sure. Obviously, we were capped COVID capacity today of 10,000, but a great crowd nonetheless, and an extremely memorable day for Christy Bennett.
Certainly will be a day that Christy will never forget, and what a way to get off to a 2021 new Christy, who this kind of moment for her, I'm sure. Britt, Christy turns around now, 3 winners on the program. Could you have asked for a better start to 2021?
No, it's been the best start on my first Saturday back on 2021 for sure.
What will the stewards report say? Will it say wide from about how far out?
Oh, yeah, I had cover, I sat back last, but they just slowed us up too much. And you don't lose ground in corners, so I thought I'd try and get away, get 3 deep with cover. Then I got pushed out 4 deep. I was like, oh God, this horse has got to have guts, but I couldn't wait any longer. I had to let him go, and he just proved how tough he is.
Did you start feeling the winner at some stage, or was it until you straightened?
Oh, when we got 600 and he wanted to go, he was telling me what to do rather than me telling him he wanted to go. I had to let him go, and he just proved himself.
What's the racing highlight for you in your short apprentice career? Is it today?
Yeah, this is definitely one of them. I have a mixed bag with, good owners, good trainers, and my first Saturday winner, all them. But today's definitely a highlight.
Congratulations, Christy. Well done, and good luck for the rest of the year.
Thank you.
There's Christy Bennett wrapping up her 2021 Perth Cup Day with a treble, even if she did have to share the spoils with William Pike in that dead heat earlier on in the day. What a day it has been. Perth Cup always promises to deliver great storylines, but that was just something else. Pike and Parnham down the straight, head and head, and to see the popular Parnham victory, it was just special. It's
a pity that Chris Parnham didn't have the water bottle with him, Britt, because he was very parched after the race. But I think what the difference was for Chris Parnham, Group 1 Kingston Town, emotion got the best of him. Today, now that he is a Group 1 winner, he wins a race like the Perth Cup that he's been dreaming about since he was a boy, and all of a sudden he speaks about it and looks into the future and gets excited for what's to come. And I think from a punter's perspective over here in the West, Pike versus Parnham is going to be so exciting for the rest of the season. By my calculation, Chris is 45.5 winners, Metro winners, in front of Willie Pike, and it's a long while to hold him off. It's going to be a thrilling contest.
Well, cannot wait for the remainder of the season until August. And with Pike potentially, will he go away for the autumn again with the Cerise and White looking to make another hit-and-run mission to Melbourne? Well, we'll wait and see. Plenty to play out for the rest of the 2021 season, but we couldn't have asked for a better start with today's Tab Touch Perth Cup. It's been a pleasure to have your company for all 9 races on Sky Thoroughbred Central.
Dreams give me a reason to change them, pull them apart, split at the seams. I won't forget where I came from. Why won't you let me just be who I am when I know what I'm doing is right for me?